Okay. Hi, y'all. Well, I'm going to tie a little jig, and this little jig is going to be just one of these little crappie jigs or perch jigs that I tie for Gregory. Now, I got some cheap uh, eBay special stuff. Got a bunch of different colors here. So, I'm just trying to do a video for cheap jigs. Anyways, this is a little 1/100th, and Gregory likes them pretty small. It's probably only 3/4 of an inch long, just to give you an idea. But what I got is I want to do it in a red feather. Now, this feathers, I got these at Designer's Bass Shop, and it is red mini neck heckle, and it was just $1.50 for that bag, a little bit more than that maybe. But what you want to do is you want to get a couple of those little feathers, and here's one of those feathers. You get one of these feathers and you make it about the same length as the body is where you want to tie it. So you'll go in there and trim you up a feather. These ones are kind of small, so bear with me a second. I don't really like to waste feathers, and so I will trim and stack mine up. And like I said, when they're that small, they're pretty hard to handle. Just be patient and you'll get it. Anyways, okay. Then we get some thread on here. Now, this little jig head, I borrowed my wife's fingernail polish and painted it up. That's less than a half a pinky nail, maybe. But you get your little end on there, and then you take that little cheap tinsel. We'll do it in all red except for the head. And if you got small stuff and you can't get it to pinch down, pull a little thread out and go pinch it between your fingers a couple times to grab it. Then you start wrapping, and I usually roll. Now, as you're going down the jig, you gotta make sure you're not just overlaying. And if you want to cheat a little bit, this is for just to show you that if you guys don't have a vise that spins, you take your thread and your chenille, and this is, like I said, just plastic chenille, and just go like this. It'll wrap it with the thread. Then when you're done, it gives you a little bit of the lockdown power because your thread's already wrapped up. Trim it off, and I got one of these tools. They're not expensive. You can get them pretty cheap. But if you don't have one of those tools, you can take your paper clip. You just got to kind of mimic and bend. This paper clip's kind of bent up, but you can put an end on it. You can bend this all the shape. Get you a magazine or a catalog that has one of these tools in it and just follow this shape. Get you a little coffee straw instead of a brass straw and a couple plastic beads, and you can make one of these yourselves with a pair of pliers. You know, don't pinch yourself, don't cut yourself, and don't poke yourself, but you can make one of these tools with a paper clip. But then you just spin on your 3 little turns. Actually, since it's wrapped pretty tight, I'm just going to do it once. And these little green perch will tear these things up. Bluegill will tear these things up. I didn't cover my hook very well on that side, see? But you know what? It's okay. If you're that obsessed with it, grab your body and turn the body a little bit. Pinch it hard. See, now look. Now the hook's covered. At least out the bottom of it. But there you go, guys. Go out and catch some fish. Quit watching videos. Have fun. Bye.